The 9th United Nations Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, is in Nigeria. He is meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari today here at the presidential villa. Ahead of that meeting, Mr. Guterres has been visiting internally displaced persons in Borno State, northeast Nigeria, which has been badly affected by years of insurgency. This is something that is very dear to Mr. Guterres. For 10 years, he was the head of the United Nations Refugee Agency, so he understands the plight of refugees and how to try to help them. And that is exactly what Mr. Guterres has promised the people and government of Borno State: international help. Ahead of the meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, Mr. Guterres has also been laying a wreath at the UN building here, which was attacked by terrorists in 2011. It is in honor of the victims that lost their lives. Well, Mr. Guterres is also expected to meet with Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, religious leaders, women and youth leaders, members of the diplomatic community, as well as the private sector. Let me just add that while in town in Borno yesterday, there was an attack on Chibok community. It is unclear if this was coincidence or deliberate, as the UN chief was in town, but we expect that terrorism will top the agenda when he meets with President Muhammadu Buhari today. Other wide-ranging issues, including the effects of climate change, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the invasion of Ukraine by Russia on the African economy, would be discussed. Mr. Guterres has been making a case on this tour of 3 African nations that as terrorist attacks continue in Sahel countries and move towards the Gulf state, this is no longer an African or regional crisis, but a global threat. From the presidential villa here in Abuja, Adesua Omoran for Rise News.